All right, welcome back to UMUSIC Released. Every Thursday, we're pulling up here. If you've been here before, welcome back. If it's your first time, we got Sofia Camara in the studio. We're doing something a bit different. We're doing an artist takeover today. So we're going to be playing some music videos and, of course, kind of just chopping it up the whole time.
All right.
We got an incredible new single, Who Do I Call Now, Hellbent Out, that's going crazy right now. So we got to dive into that. It's been a big week, eh?
It's been wild.
It's been crazy.
Wild.
Like 1.5 million streams in the first, 5 days?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Unreal. I'm speechless.
When you were in the studio, did you know you were writing a hit?
No. I mean, well, okay. No. You never really know, you know? Like, I just went with my heart, I think. I had no idea. Not that it would, this would happen so quickly, you know?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I saw on your story the other night, it was like a voice note of you writing a song and just freaking out about it.
Yeah.
So you have the feeling, it feels like.
Yeah, I think, but you know what? For Who Do I Call Now, when we initially wrote it, we only had the chorus and the pre. And I was like, oh, I really love this. And, that was the only conversation we had that night. And then, as, the week went by and I listened to it every day, I was like, oh, ow. It just hurt even more. So I think it was, a gradual feeling. Yeah.
It grew on you.
Yeah. I loved it since the first day we wrote it, but I think because it was incomplete, my feelings were incomplete as well because it wasn't whole yet, you know? So
walk me through the timeline. When did you start it? How did you fill in those missing pieces?
we wrote it September 18th.
Oh, you got dates.
Well, I know because the whole backstory of the song happened the day before.
Oh, it was fresh.
Yeah, it was the Sunday, and I wrote the song on the Monday, I think.
Wow.
On September. Yeah. And I know that because when I walked in session, Nate and Lowell were just tell us, what's been going on? I was like, well, yesterday.
Do I have news for you?
This happened, and it was just been a ripple effect. And yeah, so September we wrote the song, we wrote half of the song. I posted it on TikTok in October. It was actually Halloween when I posted it. And then I messaged them back because a couple days later, the song blew up on TikTok. And I was like, when are you guys in Toronto next? We have to finish the song. And the rest is history. We finished the song. We got Mike and Nate to produce it, and there it is.
Unreal.
Yeah, it's been wild.
So you were just all right, I'm going to share this on TikTok, see if it hits. But you didn't have it finished yet.
No.
That's crazy. That's risky.
I knew. Hold on. I knew the second that I'd posted it on TikTok that I had a feeling that it was going to do well. Because a part of it I just knew was so relatable that I think a lot of people would gravitate towards that. And I went out on a limb and I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to post it. Because it won't hurt.
See if it hits.
It wouldn't hurt. I know we had another single already in the lineup to go up next, but I was being
this one might hit.
I don't know if I want this one to come out yet. You know what I mean? Maybe I should, if this one blows up, then maybe I could finesse and be let's do this one first.
Gotcha. And it worked.
And it worked.
Very well.
Yeah, and it's just I just didn't think that so many people would have wanted it so quickly. And I think I was so nervous of waiting so long to finish the song before people got bored and kind of was just we don't care anymore. We're out of here.
I feel like we're almost past that point in online virality where if the song's good enough, people are going to wait for it.
Yeah, I think so too. I also think overfeeding is wrong. So I made sure that when I posted the first TikTok, I didn't post another one for 2 months after that.
Gotcha.
Because I didn't want to overfeed them on social media and kind of dangle this thing over their head when it's just it's not ready yet.
Right.
And I wanted to make sure the song was perfect. And if that took 5 months, which it did, then that's what it took to make the song what it is, you know? I just wanted to make sure that I was going to be really happy with the outcome.
And it's a beautiful outcome. The song's unreal. I think there's an art to writing a breakup song where, people have written about the subject matter before, but it's about coming at it from a new angle. Yeah. And you said the word antibodies in a breakup song, and it hit.
Right.
I feel like you came at this from such a fresh angle that even though, I've heard so many breakup songs before, this is new. And it's really exciting.
Thank you. I think, honestly, when we had written both halves of the song, so with the chorus and the pre-chorus, that was all written with, just pain. I was so hurt, and I was so sad and so upset that the words and the delivery and like what I was saying was coming from a place of just pain. When I was writing the verses and the bridge, it was 2 months after that, so it was November now, and all that there was left was anger. It was all just anger, and I was like, I don't care, I'm upset, I'm hurt, and like I was more angry at the fact that I was so scared that I was losing somebody so important in my life.
Right.
That that's when the antibodies and audacity to call yourself the victim.
Hard.
So good. That all came from like a place of like just hurt.
Interesting.
Just anger. Yeah.
So you like unlock something new by waiting and putting time in between writing both of those
Yeah,
halves.
and honestly, I think like if we had all written the whole thing that first day, I don't think we would have the same outcome that we would have. Just because in that day I was so hesitant on just like, oh, I don't want to say that. It just doesn't feel right, you know?
Right.
But 2 months after that, I think I've come to terms with my feelings to the point where I was just like, I just don't care anymore. I'm so hurt. And I'm like, what do I have left to lose? You know what I mean? So.
It's awful that you went through that, but I think as a result, you made something that can comfort like millions of people.
Yeah, and I think that's comforting to me too.
Walk them through that.
Yeah, I think it makes the process a lot less lonelier, knowing that it's so sad, but that so many people can relate. You know what I mean? Like when I see my comments and people are just like, you know, this reminds me of this and this reminds me of that. Like as much as I want to be so like happy that like, oh, my song does this for you, I'm so sad because I'm just like,
damn, you felt that too?
I'm so hurt that you're hurt by like what people have done for you as well. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's sad, but it's also like comforting in a way.
It's like, oh, nice, we can bond over this, but it kind of
like,
sucks we can bond over this.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Yeah. Walk me through who you worked with on this song, because there's some pretty sick collaborators.
I worked with Nate and Lowell and Mike Wise. I've worked with Nate and Lowell before plenty of times, and they're great.
They just did the new Beyonce.
They did.
Crazy.
Woo!
I need to hear you cover that. Have you covered that yet?
No, but you know what? I was thinking that I maybe should.
I need like a go train stop. Woo!
Yeah, that'd be with an actual cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that. Wait, did you see those guys tap dancing the song?
No.
Oh, damn, that's crazy. You should check it
Okay.
out. Okay.
I should.
I'm like ADHD. Lowell is such an interesting person to work with because she knows exactly. It's crazy to say it, but like she knows exactly how to write the perfect song. I don't know how to really say it.
She got the cheat codes.
Yeah, like I don't know what it is. I sat down with her and I explained to her everything that I felt, and she was just like.
Just goes right in.
On her computer and like just writing it down and being like, what if we said this, and then we did this for this, and she just like works like this crazy, I don't know, it's just like a, you know, mad scientist, how they're just like making potions, like she is making potions in her head with lyrics.
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
So she's like interviewing you or like pulling out the information from the story and then just like synthesizing it like right in front of you.
Yeah, it's so wild. And like her and Nate work so well together because I think that they've just known each other for so long that their personalities blend and mesh so well that it's as if they share the same brain.
Sick.
You know, so she's like, say like, oh, let's write this, and he's like, yeah, and then we'll do that, and it's just like the perfect duo to like make the perfect song.
Sick.
And I just had to bring the baggage. So I brought the luggage, they took everything out and they're like, this here, put that there, fold it like this, zip it up, deliver.
And it's a hit.
And it's there.
Wow.
And Mike Weiss he produced the record as well with Nate. And I remember my only note was that I was just like, I want it to be kind of like cinematic movie trailer, and I definitely think I sent them the link to the Lion King trailer.
No way.
Because I just like the beginning of like just how like ambient it is, and I was just trying to go for like a movie moment. Do you know what I mean? Where I feel like that was kind of missing a little bit in the music in today.
Yeah, I actually had that in my notes. I feel like there's a tendency lately where people go small and intimate, and I think it's really beautiful, but we don't really have people making huge, larger-than-life cinematic pop songs like this.
And yeah, just like emotional ballads that just, you know what I mean? So I think like I love that stuff. Like I love like Hans Zimmer and like big orchestras, and I think like there's such a beauty in like no words and just the music.
Right
like
on.
Behind. So I think that the production is just as important as the lyrics and the melody. I think it's just as important to the song because it brings the feeling along with the words. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes when you're just listening to a song, like the music in the background is so much more powerful than what they're saying. You're just like, oh, I love this song. Do you know what I mean? Like when you listen to a happy song and like the beat's just so upbeat that you're just like, oh, it feels so good. But when you listen
I don't even have to pay attention to what you're saying. I just feel it.
Yeah, but when you
right?
actually pay attention to the lyrics, you're just like, oh, that like brings you to like a whole different planet as well. So I think with this song, I was just trying to aim for what will hurt the most, you know? So just making the big movie moment and that feeling of like when you're on the runway and you're like looking out the window and you're like blasting the song and you're just waiting for the perfect time on takeoff to hit the
when it
goes, you're just like, who do I call?
Crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was aiming towards, and I think we nailed that.
Yeah, it feels like that. I'm like laying in my bed listening to the song. I feel like I'm hitting a takeoff when you hit the chorus.
Right?
Yeah.
Good.
You guys nailed it.
That was the point. Thank you.
Okay, top 3 movies of all time. Maybe factoring in soundtrack too.
Okay, soundtrack.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. I have to give it to Disney.
Okay.
Disney makes the. Oh wait, no, wait. Oh my God. Wait.
Rewind.
I have to think about like what movies I've watched. I've watched so many movies. Can we do TV shows as well?
I'll let it slide.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Vampire Diaries.
Okay. Classic.
I just started watching it. Okay.
For the first time?
Yes, for the first time on like.
I hear the
seasons.
girlies rave about Vampire
Oh my God,
Diaries.
it's wild.
Okay, it's
like,
worth the hype?
It is the biggest roller coaster of my life.
Damn.
I cry every single episode. It's not even. I have videos of me crying to it.
Are you a crier?
I didn't think so. I honestly, this is so funny. When I wrote Who Do I Call Now, I didn't cry that much when writing it, and I was so worried that I was like, oh my God, what if I'm like numb to my feelings? What if I'm like disconnected to myself? So when I started watching The Vampire Diaries and I cried every single day, I was like, nope, we're good.
I still got it.
It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
Wow.
So definitely Vampire Diaries. I think I have a great soundtrack. Okay, The Lion King.
Classic.
Have to get to The Lion
The OG?
King. Yes.
Of course.
The OG.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Yes. There's nothing beats that.
Nice.
There's another movie, and honestly, the other day I said this. I was like, this is such a great soundtrack. Oh my God. You know what? Bad Moms has a great soundtrack too.
Really?
Yeah, like that Charlie XCX song, like them in the grocery store.
What Charlie song is that?
It's like,
I love
I
Charlie.
got this feeling on a summer day.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's Charlie XCX, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Can we confirm?
I don't care. I
Yeah.
love it. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Sick.
Yeah.
Are you a Charlie fan?
Not really. No offense.
No, that's
Love
okay.
her. But I just don't listen enough to her music to say that like I am a fan. You know what
Right
I
on.
mean? But like I love that song.
Hey, that rips.
I want to be running through an airport in that song in slow-mo. Yeah?
That was her new music video. It was her running through an airport, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's sick.
See that?
You're good. See, you're dialed in.
That's how I know.
I love it. I think we're going to throw things over to a quick music video for a sec, and then we'll be right back. See you guys. And we are back in the studio live with Sofia Camara for UMUSIC Released. I got to ask, I'm not done with... I like the dance.
Thank you.
I'm not done with the Who Do I Call Now hellbound questions.
Okay.
I'm almost done, but I got to ask, if you had anybody feature on the song as a remix, like a true duet,
I've been thinking about this for so...
who would it be?
Oh my God. Don't do this to me.
And think big.
Okay, I am. I'm thinking. Hold on. I think Louis Capaldi would smash this song.
Whoa.
I think he'd be freaking great.
Give her a call.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right now. Someone call him.
He should call you now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right. Him. Oh my God, wait, I'm trying to think. You know what would be sick too? If Post Malone was on it.
Whoa.
Like, if he just did his own spin on it, for some reason, I don't know, I just love his voice so much that I think
love
he
that.
could do something cool.
That one comes a little bit out of left field too, which is nice.
Yeah, but I think it'd be cool. You know?
Are there any Posty like true piano ballads? I feel like all of his stripped down stuff is usually on an acoustic guitar or something.
I think I Fall Apart, but it's not really, but it starts like... Dun, dun, dun,
True. Yeah.
That's all I can really think about. But I don't think... I mean, he has a song coming out with Taylor Swift on her new album.
Fortnite, track 1.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Fortnite?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But not like the video game Fortnite, like actual Fortnite.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's wild. So I'm excited to see how that will turn out, but I think those two.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Yeah.
All right, give her a call. Make this happen.
Like literally 4-3.
Real. All
Give
right.
my number.
Yeah. I also have to ask. I need a fit breakdown because the outfit's so sick today. I see you're wearing like some of the necklaces that I also noticed in the cover artwork for the song too.
They were tangled.
Were they
oh my
tangled?
God, I was so upset when I looked back and I was like, oh.
You
didn't
can't
untangle them.
you can't Photoshop
So
untangle
you
in
know
Netflix.
what? It kind of explains my mental stability. My mental stability. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's
Where
a
just
a metaphor.
it's a mess, right?
Right.
It's a mess. Everything's intertwined. Nothing is perfectly placed, and that's
Yeah.
fine. So
The necklaces are hellbent
it
on
was-
each other.
Wow.
Whoa.
That was crazy.
Whoa.
Okay, yeah. So I'm giving like a tour on my outfit.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so. I went to the gym yesterday, so my legs are. These
Leg
little,
day.
Are these aren't dunks? I don't think. I think they're like ones, but like the short ones.
Can we get a confirmation on that?
I'm pretty sure those are the ones like lows. Yeah.
Lows.
The one lows, okay?
Cream color
These
too.
guys?
Looking sick.
I got some socks. These pants are from Zara Men.
Yeah, they're super dope. I love the way they crease.
Yeah, I thought it was so sick. Thank you.
Yeah.
This belt's also from Zara. This shirt is also from Zara.
Classic. Are you sponsored yet?
You know what? Another like company that needs to just sponsor me.
Yeah, drop the number
Like,
right
come
now.
on.
Put it in the chat.
And then yeah.
Classics.
Yeah.
Tell me about the necklaces. Where'd these come from?
So okay.
The blue one's
So
beautiful.
this one right here, I got in Portugal when I was recently shooting a music video over there. I got
Music
it.
video for this song?
No.
Okay, something else. So you're already working. Okay.
Can't say anything.
All right.
So I got this one at a vintage shop. I got this little cross. I had it at my baptism, you know, like typical Portuguese.
Classic.
Like
Classic European
grandparents are
vibes.
like, here, take this.
Yeah.
So they give you that. And then I have a little evil eye that one of my clients at work gave to me.
Super sweet.
Yeah.
It's like just the Trinity.
Yeah.
I love it. And they all fall like perfectly in order too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was totally planned.
Good rotation.
Yeah. Thank you.
So last time we talked about Portuguese food, and you put me on some dishes that I'm still dying to try.
Yes.
I want to talk a little bit about like Portuguese music. Are there any Portuguese artists or like classic songs that you feel like people are sleeping on?
Yes.
Okay, tell me.
Wait, hold on. There's a song called Se Eu by Fernando Daniel.
Gotcha.
He's great. He's amazing. And I love that song. There's Portuguese and Brazilian music I kind of merge into the same category.
Interesting.
Just because they're different dialects, but it's the same language, just different dialects.
Gotcha.
Don't come for me. And everyone's going to come for me in the comments. So there's a song called Não Vai Embora, which means like don't leave.
Beautiful.
Don't leave. It's a really beautiful song. I think it's like Luisa Sonza and like some other guy as well. Love those two songs. I don't think that one's really slept on, but I just, in like the English world, it is slept on.
Yeah.
Just me and my balladness. I
Love
those
that.
two songs so much.
Okay, sick.
I was about to say it in I was about
Please.
to talk to you in Portuguese.
You can do it. I just won't understand.
It's called Ao Vivo e as Cores, which means like, I think it's Ao Vivo e as Cores. It's like the living of the colors. This is so wrong.
The living of the
Absolute-
colors is kind of beautiful.
It's completely wrong, I think, definitely.
Okay.
Because I don't know, ao vivo means like live. Because like people be like, oh, this live version of a song would be like ao vivo. E as cores means colors.
Portuguese sounds
Whatever.
so much
Search
nicer
it
than
up.
English.
Great song, such a vibe. Brings me back to like 2016 of my first Heartbreak, and I love that song.
Wow, got you through, eh?
Yeah, I did.
What are some of your like go-to Heartbreak songs? If we got to give like a top 3, you're in that headspace, you need the support.
Okay. Oh,
What are you running back?
Do you know that? I forget the title of it. It was like, come on, pretty love.
It's the Boney Bear.
Is it?
Why am I blanking on the name of the song? This is bad. Skinny Love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Skinny Love.
Incredible song, incredible album.
Right? Lift me up.
Oh, maybe? Huh?
Is that a different song? I don't know.
Skinny Love is Boney Bear.
Okay.
I know that.
That one definitely.
Okay.
Dynasty.
But a lot of people have covered Skinny Love as well too.
Right. There's a song called Dynasty, but it
Okay.
has to be the slowed down reverb version on YouTube.
You're a slowed and reverb girly.
Oh my god, yes. My first Heartbreak, all I did was like sad songs, slowed down reverb. And that it was like an hour long, and I would just sit in my room and just cry
Oh my god.
and then look in the mirror and be like, we did that.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to get it all
we
out.
just conquered the world. Yeah.
You know, I've always wondered why people aren't just dropping slowed and reverb versions as the main song. You know, like, what if that is just the actual
What if
thing?
that just is? You know what's so funny is people thought, because I was teasing Who Do I Call Now with the sped up version, people thought that was the actual version, and they're just like, you know,
Crazy.
I don't really like that. This song, you kind of sound like Alvin, Theodore, and Simon.
That's nuts.
And I
As
was
if they
like,
just
that's
fully
crazy.
missed
They're
the
actually
last 4
featuring on the
years.
track. Yeah, and I realized that a lot of people in the comments were like, some people were upset. They were just like, oh, I don't like that it's like extremely auto-tuned and your voice sounds really funny.
How do I break this to you?
I don't even know how to respond because
Yeah.
I'm just like, I respond and I'm like, right.
I mean, like, technically you said you wanted to make like movie soundtrack music. It could
Alvin and
just
the
be to the
Chipmunks.
Squeakquel.
Right.
Mission accomplished.
There you go. Done. Complete.
All right. And final, like, just go-to breakup heartbreak song.
Oh, the final one. Who Do I Con Out by Sofia Camara.
Huge. Huge.
I
The
had to
new
do
classic.
it.
You
That
had to do
one-
it to them.
It's that one's history. You know? And Someone You Loved by Louis Capaldi.
Also classic. Yeah.
I'll put those two in the same category.
I think so too. They can live very happily next to each other in a
Together,
very sad
married.
playlist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
We need a mashup.
Someone's gonna do it for sure.
You just got off a tour with Shawn Desman.
I did.
Real legend up here in the Great
Real
White North of
legend.
Canada.
Woo!
And I think a young legend touring with him too. Like, people are going to look back and be like, I should have gone to that. Or
yes.
I'm really happy I went to that.
Definitely.
I heard great things about the set. I didn't get to make it out in Toronto. I was crushed. I know. I'm a fake one.
Wow.
But tell me about it.
It's honestly been such a surreal experience. First of all, it's such an honor because like I grew up listening to his stuff as well. Not as like I actually hate me, but like I actually never listened to the song Shook
Crazy.
until that girl did the remix of it and did like the other version. So I like Electric and Nights Like These. That was like my jam and
Hell
like,
yeah.
in grade 8 or grade 6, I was like, yeah, this is my song. So I think it's so weird remembering like when I was 12 being like I listened to these artists and now it's like I work with them, I sing with them, I write with them. It's just like so weird because like I used to go to bed at night and be like, I can't wait till I have 100 followers. Do you know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
it's like the world just works in such crazy, crazy ways. And I think I have yet to still sit with that feeling. But it's been so much fun. I think like he's taught me so much, even just being on the road for the little time we've shared together. Like, this guy does not give up. Do you know what I mean? Like, he had to step away, and I'm sure that like broke his heart, but he was trying to make the best decisions for his life at the time. And I think him coming back, he's like finally finding the other piece of himself on this
Love
journey.
that.
And I think it's just so beautiful to like witness him do something that he loves so much because like I admire that. I'm just looking back and I'm like, I know exactly how that feels like, you know, to be on stage and just like feel this energy like coming. It's like something so weird when you're hearing like the crowd screaming. It's just like this like smack of like feelings. So it's just been like so crazy and so much fun.
What an experience.
Yeah, wild.
Yeah, I feel like maybe to you, like obviously you've been working at this for so long, but like it must feel like a bit of a whirlwind. Just things keep happening and the career keeps growing, and I can imagine there's just like never enough time to sit down and actually take it all in.
No, there isn't. And I like everyone around me is like, I always talk about like, oh, I'm so stressed about this, that, and the other. It's just like, you know, just relax, take it in. And I'm just like, it's so hard to sit down and take it in because taking it in also means accepting the feelings of like fear and being stressed and being nervous. Like, I think that all is in the same thing as like being proud and being grateful and taking that moment in. Taking in the moment also means taking in the moments when you're sad and you're like,
It's the good and the bad.
yeah, you kind of have to take it all in one. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I've definitely taken in all the bad. I've definitely taken in all the sad. So I think, like, now is my time to, like, really admire and appreciate, like, how far things have come.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah.
Back it up a little bit and tell me, like, because you've been sharing music online and videos of you singing for a long time. Like, what originally called you to that? How did you get started?
Honestly, like, well, I mean, I started posting covers on TikToks. And eventually I knew that the end goal was for people to listen to my things. So obviously I had to take things in my own hands and be like, you know what, maybe I should share. And it's so scary. It is so scary. I remember the first time I shared a song I wrote and I was just like, ooh,
It's gotta be terrifying.
at the time, but it was, but like it did so well. It got like 1 million views when I posted my
Your first time
the
posting
first
it?
time I posted like a song
Crazy.
of mine.
As if you needed confirmation that you're on the right path.
And I was like, oh my God, like that's so scary because you're putting so much of your heart on the line and so much of yourself. And I just think the right thing to do is just throw yourself in it, you know?
It's amazing advice.
That's it. That's all you should do.
I think that's good advice for people listening. If anyone's like trying to crack the code and figure out how.
I think you just have to get over like the fear of like what people around you are saying. Like I've been bullied my whole life. You know what I mean? I've been hearing criticism for so long that like when it came to music, it was the one thing that I did not care what anyone said. There was nothing you could do to like tear me down from this exact moment of like and like why I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Like 30 people could tell me like, oh, that sucks and blah blah. I'm like, yeah, it does. It sucks when people say that. You know, it is hurtful and like it's not easy to like read those things out loud. But I mean, it only makes you a stronger person, and it only really motivates me to do better and to be the best version of myself.
That's incredible, because I feel like a lot of people could meet that adversity and just be like, I'm calling it quits. This is uncomfortable.
Of course, I think
maybe I'm not cut out for this. But you saw that and you're like, no, I'm gonna push through this. And
yeah, I mean, I've been
get
very lucky. Like people in my comment section are very polite and very nice, and obviously there's ones here and there that
it's the internet.
They're having an off day.
Yeah,
but
I think you're projecting. You know,
yeah,
like
I try to respond. I try to be nice, and I'm just like, it's gonna be okay. You know, but I've been very lucky that my followers and fans and people watching my things have just been very nice and very welcoming. And I think that if one day, which I hope it never comes, but if like a mass amount of just hate comes aboard, like I think it would be a lot to take in at the time. You know, I just think right now I'm just appreciating the good times.
Absolutely, as you should, and you've worked so hard, you deserve them.
Thank you.
Gotta ask, live in your set, what song went the hardest?
Of my tracks, or even if it was a cover, because covers did really well this round. I'll do one of each.
Yeah.
Covers, Don't Matter by Akon.
Oh, hard.
I sang that one, and I would tell the crowd, I was like, let me know if you guys like remember this song. You guys remember Akon? And everyone was like, yeah, we remember Akon. And then I'd start singing, and then they'd just be like, nobody wanna. And I'm like, yeah, okay, now we're gonna sing it together. I was coming. I actually had pneumonia when I was on tour. Like I was just.
Well, you were on tour?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I was like on puffers and like on antibiotics. So like singing "Who Do I Call Now" was just not it.
Wow.
So if there is ever a day
that's a lie, because I saw videos.
No,
and you slayed.
the good ones.
Yeah. Come on.
The good ones.
Come on.
And I was like, I would beat myself up so much for it. But I think for me, like the one that was the best. Never Be Yours is always fun to play just because it's like the last one and I'm so hype and the crowd's hype. And I would say Love Doesn't Always Go. It's a working title. But it's a song that I chant with the crowd back and forth. So I make them sing a part and I sing a part. And it's kind of about how the story is basically like how you can't control whether or not love works out for you. Because like it's inevitable. Like things don't always go the way we wish it did. You know what I mean? So it's kind of talking about the two people running towards an ending. You know what I mean? The exit door, but we have no idea that that's happening.
That's beautiful.
So I mean, it's cool that like I'm singing "Here We Go," and then they say "Here we go again," and it's just a beautiful moment to feel.
You played a set a few months back here for some of us at Universal, and you did that one.
I made
and
people
I think
sing it.
It was the first time I've ever heard people in Universal sing.
Well,
it was
first
awesome.
Of all,
You
y'all
like,
throwing me on a stage and being like, sing. I was like, no.
You
sing with me, because if I have to do it, you have to do it too.
I love it.
So I think it was so funny putting everyone on the spot, because I just saw everyone's faces in the crowd and they're just like, here we go. And I was like,
come on now.
Guys, you're in a music industry. Sing like your heart is on a silver platter. Come on now.
And you got us singing. I was singing my little heart out.
Listen, I was happy. I was like, yes.
You killed it.
Yeah, it was cute.
I think we're going to throw it back to another set of music videos. And we'll catch you back on release soon.
We're back.
I love it. You see, you're a real pro. I would forget the clap. And we're back on release with Sofia Camara. Yeah, put them up. I gotta say, you dropped a lyric video for Who Do I Call Now that
Mm-hmm.
looks like a music video. It's, for anyone who hasn't seen it, it's like this crazy blue background. You're in a spotlight and silhouetted.
Yeah.
It looks incredible.
We spoke to the Minions and we grabbed the moon.
Oh, amazing.
And then we were like,
Gru, have it?
We need the moon. And he was like, okay, no problem. And he placed the moon right behind me. And I thought that was a cool idea.
He gets a bad rep. I feel like people always think he's like evil or something.
No, he's
but
so nice. And I think the accent is what, gives it away.
I think so too.
Right, yeah.
All the Minions love him.
Love.
So like, why can't we?
Yeah, what the hell?
I gotta ask, and maybe you're not allowed to tell me yet, but are we gonna get an actual music video for this song?
Of course.
Sick.
I couldn't do that. I can't drop just like a heart-wrenching song and then not give you some visuals to go along with it.
Okay, what can you tell us about it?
Oh my God, okay. It's like, I think the best way I can explain it, it's kind of built like a short film. So it tells a story along the video. There is me being suspended on things.
Like in the air?
Yeah.
Crazy.
And it's just about, I remember when I was talking to Alex when we were going through like the mock-up of the
Alex is
layout.
the director?
Yes.
Hard.
I was telling him, I was like, I kind of wanted to exactly, like, I wanted to be like how when I had the argument and then I wrote Who Do I Call Now the day after, I wanted this to be like that day after. What does that
Gotcha.
day after look
The
like?
like aftermath.
Yeah, where it's like you're fighting and then it's like someone has to walk away and it just resembles like it being a mess and then throwing that away. You know what I mean? And just like watching something that was so beautiful and so good just like fall apart and like essentially just evaporate into thin air.
So you made the soundtrack and now you're making the movie.
Yes, of course. We have to do
Sick.
that. 100%.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. Thank you.
And before we wrap, I also have to ask, because I know you're a Camila girl for life.
For life.
She's switching it up a bit, and I gotta get your thoughts on it. She dropped a new
Look.
snippet, what was it, like yesterday, 2 days ago?
I love it. I love it.
Love it, love it, love it, love it.
I love it. Okay.
Yeah, tell me.
This is my verdict.
Break it down.
I'm gonna be a real one because I love Camila with my whole heart. I don't think she should have dyed her hair blonde. I will say that first and foremost, because babe, like you should have texted me and we should have talked this out because there was a way around it.
You're
You know what I mean?
around.
You're beautiful, and she still is with the blonde hair, still giving. And I think she had said that she dyed it blonde because of this new era, and I was like, this could mean 100,000 different things, and I have no idea what to be prepared for. And when she
Right.
dropped that snippet, I was like, oh my god, it's not what I expected at all. But there's the second half of it was like lemons on my chains with a V cut or something, and I was like, what does that even
And it's
mean?
like a little dissonant. It sounds like a young, lean Blade.
But what does that mean? Like a yellow lemon on your chest with a V-neck, V-cut.
I don't think we're supposed to know.
No, I'm gonna text her about it. She better respond. But
Yeah.
like, listen, I'm ready.
Yeah, you ready?
Yes, but she needs to just give me one ballad, babe. Just all I need. It's just like a really heart-wrenching ballad. But this song, it just sounds like a bop.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Feels
I'm
like she's
like-
really just turning our worlds upside down.
Yes.
And low key, I'm a hyperpop guy.
Oh, really?
I'm here for it.
You love it?
I love it.
Yes!
I love it. 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 I love it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
here for everything. I mean, look, she can do no wrong in my eyes.
Huge.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, I'm sure if she put a fart on an MP3, I'd be like, this?
Yeah, this bangs.
This goes hard.
It blew me away.
So good. So, I mean, I love it. I'm here for it, and I support you, babe.
All right.
Nice.
I gotta just ask, what else can people expect from you this year before we wrap it all up? I know that people can't be asking for too much because you just put out the most incredible song. But
Thank you.
what else is on the lineup?
More shows definitely to come.
Sick.
More music definitely. I think I might give it a little twist, a little little flavor.
Okay.
Just like test the waters a little bit. I want to make sure that my stuff are versatile and make it globally.
Yeah.
So I think like it's different, but I like it.
What's inspiring you right now?
Like to write or in general in life.
In general.
Oh my God.
So where are you like coming from as you're working on new stuff these days?
Honestly, right now, all my inspiration is coming from Who Do I Call Now? I think just the push of the song and everything that's happening with it has motivated me so much, and it's given me so much. What's the word? Like not hype, but it's giving me like a lot of motivation. To
It's that energy.
Yeah.
It's like the feeling.
Yeah, where it's just it lets me know that like, you know, you got this. You're good, you know, just relax, take it easy. So, and definitely like my family around me, they always motivate me and keep me inspired and keep me on my toes.
On your toes.
Yeah, love that.
All right. Well, I'm so excited to see what's next. And shout out to you again. If you haven't heard Who Do I Call Now Hellbent, go stream that a lot of times. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Now.
Yeah, right now.
Stream, cry, scream, throw up.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
Love that.
Whatever it takes.
Send me pics.
Get your antibodies up.
Yeah, get your antibodies up, guys.
Yeah.
They're coming.
Yeah. It's been UMUSIC Release, Sofia Camara. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
We're going to play a couple more music videos probably.
Oh, okay, sick.
Yeah. All right. See ya.
See ya.